Hey guys, it's Jose.arvizu, loan officer at Sunwest Mortgage, here to help simplify the home ownership process. And this video is actually part 2 of our How to Get It Qualified for a Home Loan series. So if you missed the first video that was covering credit score, please make sure to go back and watch that, as all 3 of these videos in this series are vital and important to you being able to qualify for a home loan. And in this video, we're going to be covering employment and income. The second category that lenders look at is your employment history. There are 3 scenarios that most lenders will accept. The best, most ideal scenario is that you've been in the same job, same company for the previous 2 years. Things such as a switch of your job title, maybe you got a promotion but you're still at the same company, or you switched companies but you're still in the same field, that is still acceptable as well. The second scenario is when you completely change career paths. Now in this scenario, you must still have 2 years work experience, but a lender requires that you have at least 6 months in your new job. And the third scenario is for people who went to school in order to obtain the job that they currently have. So in some scenarios, let's say there's a nurse that just graduated from college a year ago and she's been a nurse for 1 year. In this example, it is okay. We will use your 1 year of employment as a nurse and the previous 1 year of schooling to count towards this 2-year employment history. There are some exemptions to the scenarios that I mentioned, but typically these are the 3 scenarios that lenders like to see when it comes to employment history. Now let's talk income. Unfortunately, in some cases, you can't use all of the income you make when it comes to qualifying for a home. This is very important for you to know which income you can use and which income you can't use, because it can make or break a deal. Assuming you meet the employment guidelines previously mentioned, any salary pay or hourly pay can be used when qualifying for a home loan. It starts getting tricky when we want to use bonuses, commission, and overtime. Typically, what a lender wants to see with these 3 types of income is consistent 2-year history. So if you've only been receiving overtime for the past 6 months, or maybe you have been getting overtime for the previous 2 years, but it's on and off. Same thing goes with bonuses and commission. If it's not consistent, we may not be able to use that when qualifying for a home. So if this is the case, we would only use, let's say you worked an hourly job. We would only use what you make for your 40-hour work week to qualify you. Or let's say a salary job. We would use your base salary when determining what you can qualify for. We will not use your bonuses, commission, or overtime history if it is not consistent for the past 2 years. There are other forms of income that you can use when qualifying for a home loan, and income is also calculated a little differently when it comes to self-employed borrowers. For the purposes of this video, we're just going to leave it at as is, and I'll be making a more detailed video about other types of income and self-employed income in the future. Okay guys, so in this video we discussed how employment and income affects if you can qualify for a loan and how much you can qualify for a loan. If you have any questions about anything that has to do with the home ownership process, feel free to reach out to me, and also share this with anybody that you know that is looking to buy a home now or in the near future. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know, the better prepared you'll be. Be sure to be on the lookout for the last video in this series, which is debt to income, or DTI. In that video, I'll be showing you how lenders determine how much house payment you can actually afford. As I mentioned before guys, feel free to reach out to me. Even if you don't plan on buying in the immediate future, I'm here to help, and I'd be glad to answer any questions you have or guide you in the right direction. Well guys, thank you for watching this video and have a wonderful day.